Their whole purpose throughout history has been to teach a small number of people how to become adept at controlling everyone else. Their goal is to destroy all existing religions save theirs, all existing governments save theirs, and shackle the mob in a system of eternal oppressive debt chained to a computer for the rest of their life, in a propagandized world to make them believe that they are happy in this system. Now, do you think they're succeeding? Haven't I described to you just now exactly what is going on in the world today? Yes, they're succeeding. They're succeeding because the American people don't understand their enemy. They don't even know what's happening. There's a method to their madness. There's really not much method to yours, because you're operating from a place of ignorance. And until you change that, you're going to be bumbling around, bumping into each other, saying and doing the wrong things, not understanding the nature of your enemy. And if you don't understand the nature of your enemy and the weapons they use, you cannot fight that enemy. You can't fight the battle. You shouldn't even be on the battlefield. That's why you're losing the war. And don't tell me you're not, because I'm in a place of great knowledge about who's winning and who's losing this war. And I can assure you, you're losing the war. This country was founded by dangerous men. Amen. And the moment the people in this country cease to be dangerous men, it's going to be the day we cease to have a country. And I'm going to tell you right now, unless we can be successful in creating a real free press where the American people get different viewpoints other than those expressed in the establishment-controlled media, there's going to be a civil war in this country, and it's going to come soon. The only thing that can stop it is by waking up vast amounts of sleeping people. Sheeple is what they are. They are following the Judas goat right into the shearing pins, and from there they will go to the slaughter, and they will not know that anything is wrong until they smell the blood of the sheeple in front of them.
Yeah, it's that real this time around. Immortal Technique, Revolutionary Volume 2. It's on now, motherfucker. Lock and load. This is the point of no return, I can never go back. Life without parole, upstate, shackled and trapped. Living in the hole, looking at the world through a crack. But fuck that, I'd rather shoot it out and get clapped. I've gone too far, there ain't no coming back for me. Auschwitz gas chamber full of Zyklon B. Just like the Spanish exterminating Tainos, raping the black and Indian women, creating Latinos. Motherfuckers made me out of self-righteous hatred, and now you got yourself a virus, stuck in the matrix, a suicide bomber, strapped and ready to blow. Lethal injection, strapped down, ready to go. Don't you understand? They'll never let me live out in peace. Concrete jungle, guerrilla war out in the streets. Nat Turner with the sickle, pitchfork and machete. The end of the world, motherfucker, you not ready. This is the point of no return, and nobody can stop it. Malcolm Little when he knelt before Elijah Muhammad, the comet that killed the dinosaurs, changing the earth. They love to criticize, they always say I changed for the worse. Like prescription pills when you misusing them, nigga. The Templar Knights when they took Jerusalem, nigga, and figured out what was buried under Solomon's temple, Al-Aqsa. The name is not coincidental. I know too much, the government is trying to murder me. No coming back like cutting your wrists open vertically. How could the serpent be purposely put in charge of the country? Genetic engineered sickness spread amongst me. My people are so hungry that they attack without reason, like a fucking dog ripping off the hand that feeds him. Immortal Technique is treason to the Patriot Act. So come and get me, motherfucker, cause I'm not coming back. This is the point from which I can never return, and if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat, cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before, cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore. This is the point of of no return, nigga, you better believe this. Mary Magdalene giving birth to the children of Jesus. The evolution of the world, bloody and dramatic. Human beings killing monkeys to conquer the planet. The kingdoms of Africa and Mesopotamia. Machine gun your body with depleted uranium. This is the age of microchips and titanium. The dark side of the moon, in contact with aliens. I started out like Australians, criminal minded, broke into hell, tore it down and built a city behind it. Southpaw, murderous methodology, nigga. Remember that I'm just a man, don't follow me, nigga. Cause once you pass the point, you can never go home. You gotta face the possibility of dying alone. So tell me, motherfucker, how could you die for the throne when you don't even got the fucking heart to die for your own? It rains acid, one day the earth will cry from a stone, and you'll be looking at the world living inside of a dome. Computerized humanity living inside of a clone. This is the place where the unknown is living and real. Wormwood, the Planet X, and the Seventh Seal. Universal truth is not measured in mass appeal. This is the last time that I kneel and pray to the sky, cause almost everything that I was ever told was a lie. This is the point from which I can never return, and if I back down now, then forever I burn. This is the point from which I can never retreat, cause if I turn back now, there can never be peace. This is the point from which I will die, succeed, live in the struggle. I know I'm alive when I bleed. From now on, it can never be the same as before, cause the place that I'm from doesn't exist anymore.
MB, promo, prime time. Check it.
Don't hate the media, become the media. They already know who we are, so why not get louder and louder and louder?
Prisoner code THX 1138. I'ma break the chains and litigate Bill Gates and Ricky Lake type intruders of your private life. It's like they got a million private eyes in the public eye. They Nick publicized double lies in the love disguise. Wolf in the sheep clothing. I just love these guys talking about freedom of speech, freedom of the word. It's a well-known fact. You need cash to make yourself heard with topics like these. They don't literally stop me, but I'd be happy to sell 20,000 copies. That don't make no revolution. So what am I to do then? Rather diluting than get my message diluted. Dilemma. Either you say nothing to a lot of people, or you try and kick some sense to a minority of equals who already know what you know and don't need to be schooled. By 85% of the population keeps getting fooled by the mass media, misleading ya. All the press idiots gets greedier, chasing headlines and deadlines. The truth left behind us. Prime time and the blind lead the blind. It's the mass media misleading ya. All them press idiots gets greedier, chasing headlines and deadlines. The truth left behind us. Prime time. Yeah, they try to drug me with TV, deceive and mislead me, but on the low though, I don't keep what they feed me. Believe me, I throw it up like a bulimic. Don't tell no one though, they put me in a clinic for brainwashing. They wanna stop my guys with money and lies. They got the truth monopolized, manipulate and pollute the mind state. Generations of mind rape, my voice echoed off the walls of Jericho and Berlin in the old days. Listen close and hear it now in your own hallways. It's your baby brother quoting me. He got all tapes. Some use of today want substance, not all saints. Mass media don't wanna deal with the real issues. They want you to think life's about chasing the riches, but that materialistic shit will fade away. Don't get caught up in the modern day slavery trade. It's only mass media misleading ya. All the press idiots gets greedier, chasing headlines and deadlines. The truth left behind. It's prime time and the blind lead the blind. It's the mass media misleading ya. All them press idiots gets greedier, chasing headlines and deadlines. The truth left behind. It's prime time and the blind lead the blind.
Notice that that's the opposite of the standard view about democracy. It's a game for elites. It's not for the ignorant masses.
The unemployed no longer want to be used. Modern day slavery, computer rules in the school system of miseducation. The entertainment business of indoctrination. Capitalist interests run the present information. Highway to hell approaching the end station at a faster pace than Formula One racing. Blaming the problems of society on immigration when the Sweden made guns exported to poor nations, causing wars and starvations, killing Africans and Asians, calling it foreign relations. And it's all annihilation. Yo, you force them to leave their homeland for an unknown land. The look upon them is more barbaric than Conan. They ask you for work and you say no man, you can't be trusted. They walk down your street street and get busted by your so-called justice. Designed to chain minds to put you in the lead and the others behind. Well, I will never drive your road again, never vote again, cause you will use the mass scapegoat again. I raid your radio show again, like once PE. Run up in your office screaming and raving, play me. I got the hottest beats out there, courtesy of MB. And raps with a message to set your mind stay free from the mass media, misleading ya, all them press idiots. Gets greedy, chasing headlines and deadlines. The truth left behind. It's prime time and the blind lead the blind. It's the mass media, misleading ya, all them press idiots. Gets greedy, chasing headlines and deadlines. The truth left behind is prime time and the blind lead the blind.
This is democratic society.
Notice that that's the opposite of the standard view about democracy.
Nowhere else are people so addicted to information and entertainment via the printed word.
Propaganda is to democracy what violence is to a dictatorship.
It's a game for elites. It's not.
Immortal technique. Revolutionary Volume 2. Yeah. Broadcasting live from Harlem, New York. Let the truth be known. You better watch what the fuck flies out of your mouth, or I'ma hijack a plane and fly it into your house. Burn your apartment with your family tied to the couch and slit your throat so when you scream, only blood comes out. I doubt that there could ever be a more wicked MC, cause AIDS-infested child molesters aren't sicker than me. I see the world for what it is, beyond the white and the black. The way the government downplays historical facts, cause the United States sponsored the rise of the Third Reich, just like the CIA trained terrorists how to fight, build bombs and sneak box cutters onto a flight. When I was a child, the devil himself bought me a mic, but I refused to offer, cause God sent me to strike with skills unused like fallopian tubes in a dike. My words will expose George Bush and Bin Laden as two separate parts of the same seven-headed dragon. And you can't fathom the truth, so you don't hear me. You think Illuminati's just a fucking conspiracy theory? That's why conservative racists are all running shit, and your phone is tapped by the federal government. So I'm jamming frequencies in your brain when you speak to me. Technique, a rip a rapper to pieces indecently, pack weapons illegally, cause I'm never hesitant. Sniper scoping the commission, controlling the president. Father, forgive them, for they don't know right from wrong. The truth is set you free, written down in a song, and the song has the cause of death written in code. The word of God brought to light that'll save your soul. Save your soul, motherfucker. Save your soul. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I hacked the Pentagon for self-incriminating evidence of Republican-manufactured white powder pestilence. Marine Corps flak vest with the guns and ammo, spitting bars like a demon stuck inside a piano. Turn a Sambo into a soldier with just one line. So here's the truth about the system that'll fuck up your mind. They gave Al-Qaeda $6 billion in 1989 to 1992, and now the last chapters of Revelations are coming true. And I know a lot of people find it hard to swallow this, cause subliminal bigotry makes you hate my politics, but you act like America wouldn't destroy 2 buildings in a country that was sponsoring bombs dropped on our children. I was watching the towers, and though I wasn't the closest, I saw them crumble to the earth like they were full of explosives. And they thought nobody noticed the news report that they did about the bombs planted on the George Washington Bridge. 4 non-Arabs arrested during the emergency, and then it disappeared from the news permanently. They dubbed the tape of Osama, and they said it was proof. Jealous of our freedom, I can't believe you bought that excuse. Rocking a motherfucking flag don't make you a hero. Word to ground zero, the devil crept into heaven. God overslept on the 7th. The new world order was born on September 11th. Father, forgive them, for they don't know right from wrong. The truth is set you free, written down in a song, and the song has the cause of death written in code. The word of God brought to light that'll save your soul. Save your soul, motherfucker. Save your soul. And Just so conservatives don't take it to heart, I don't think Bush did it, cause he isn't that smart. He's just a stupid puppet taking orders on his cell phone from the same people that sabotaged Senator Wellstone. The military industry got it popping and locking, looking for a way to justify the Wolfowitz doctrine. And as a matter of fact, Rumsfeld, now that I think back, without 9/11, you couldn't have a war in Iraq or a defense budget of world conquest proportions. Kill freedom of speech and revoke the right to abortion. Tax cut extortion, a blessing to the wealthy and wicked, but you still have to answer to the Armageddon you scripted. And Dick Cheney, you fucking leech, tell him your plans about building your pipelines through Afghanistan and how Israeli troops train the Taliban in Pakistan. You might have some house niggas fooled, but I understand colonialism is sponsored by corporations. That's why Halliburton gets paid to rebuild nations. Tell me the truth, I don't scare into paralysis. I know the CIA saw Bin Laden on dialysis in '98 when he was top 10 for the FBI. Government ties is really why the government lies. Read it yourself instead of asking the government why, cause then the cause of death, the cause the propaganda to die.
He is scheduled for 60 minutes next. He's going on French, British, Italian, Japanese television. People everywhere are starting to listen to him. It's embarrassing. Freedom! Now! Now! Now!
Society's brainwashed.
Yo, Bill. What up, what up? Think you need to let them know what's going on, baby. Time to tell them.
When I'm in the streets, I always remain cautious.
Let's go.
Every society honors its live conformists and dead troublemakers. I'm the son of Satan, sculpted the culture of the ancients. Burn me at the stake with my left hand stuck in the matrix. I'm the apex, I steal science off of spaceships. Blackwater contractors captured off of camcorders. Aftermath, slaughter, violent massacre. Masters of order, burning effigies of presidents and American flags. Veterans clash for the chance to sell terror for cash. Babylon destroyed the base of Migdosh. Death codes, murder squads, exploding churches and burning mosques. Throw your dice, now your destiny's cast. And these seeds of war were planted over centuries past, and the mysteries remain unsolved. Colossal pyramids on Mars, visitors beyond the scriptures of Allah. God is on the side of the ones with money and large armies. Pray for death amongst these brainwashed zombies. Society is brainwashed.
I bet you can't see what I can see.
That's right.
There's a few things we have to address.
I bet you can't see what I can see.
When I'm in the streets, I always remain cautious.
Good, God damn.
November 5th, 2001, less than 2 months after 9/11 occurred. The infamous William Cooper was murdered, ex-naval intelligence officer. But now author of Behold the Pale Horse. He paid the cost. I can't say that I agree with everything that he wrote, but I admire him for speaking his mind though. Never holding his tongue for nobody. Our society is brainwashed. Guns in each other's faces for the same lies. Same everything and same nothing. Same bullshit materialism. The third world man's luxury. This false flag fuckery. An age-infested junkie. Your lady, your liberty. Can't fuck me. Can't touch me. The Black Pope, superior general. Tim Oscar riding like a pyro from Inglewood. Bring the hood up to a hovering mothership. They already made the switch to the one world government.
I bet you can't see what I can see.
That's right.
There's a few things we have to address.
I bet you can't see what I can see.
When I'm in the streets, I always remain cautious.
Good God damn.
Amongst the ivory tower witch doctors, witness explosion on the Groom Lake landing strip. The silicon source of us abandoned shit. Famine gripped the planet with the gigantic satanic fists, believed to be linked to Al-Qaeda through his sandwich business. I don't advise you to believe these could be camera tricks. All I'm saying is to ask questions, amateurs. What Hollywood tries to pass off as a fantasy might have already happened in actuality, and vice versa. If Jesus Christ was a person, who was Mithra? Who was Krishna? Who was the first to be baptized, crucified, resurrected, betrayed and made into a martyr for someone else's redemption? Old men start wars for young dudes to die in Madison Avenue, telling you what you should be buying. Religion and science always profess peace, but in the end, who created the deadly war machine society is?
I bet you can't see what I can see.
There's a few things we have to address.
I bet you can't see what I can see.
When I'm in the streets, I always remain cautious.
That's right.
Good God damn.
Man, you hear this bullshit they be talking every day, man. It's like these motherfuckers is just like professional liars, you know what I'm saying? It's wild. Listen, Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga. Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Pledge no allegiance, nigga, fuck the president's speeches. I'm baptized by America and covered in leeches. The dirty water that bleaches your soul and your facial features, drowning you in propaganda that they spit through the speakers. And if you speak about the evil that the government does, the Patriot Act attract you to the type of your blood. They try to frame you and say you was trying to sell drugs and throw a federal indictment on niggas to show you love. This shit is run by fake Christians, fake politicians. Look at their mansions and look at the conditions you live in. All they talk about is terrorism on television. They tell you to listen, but they don't really tell you their mission. They funded Al-Qaeda and now they blame the Muslim religion. Even though Bin Laden was a CIA tactician, they gave him billions of dollars and they funded his purpose. Fahrenheit 9/11, that's just scratching the surface.
Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga. Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
They say the rebels in Iraq still fight for Saddam, but that's bullshit. I'll show you why it's totally wrong. Cause if another country invaded the hood tonight, it'd be warfare through Harlem and Washington Heights. I wouldn't be fighting for Bush or white America's dream. I'd be fighting for my people's survival and self-esteem. I wouldn't fight for racist churches from the South, my nigga. I'll be fighting to keep the occupation out, my nigga. You ever clock someone who talk shit or look at you wrong? Imagine if they shot at you and was raping your moms. And of course Saddam Hussein had chemical weapons. We sold them that shit after Ronald Reagan's election. Mercenary contractors fighting a new era. Corporate military banking off the war on terror. They controlling the ghetto with the fear of attack, trying to distract the fact that they engineering the crack. So I'm strapped like Lee Malvo holding a sniper rifle. These bullets will touch your kids, and I don't mean like Michael. Your body be sent to the morgue, stripped down and recycled. I fire on house niggas that support you and like you, cause innocent people get murdered in the struggle daily, and poor people never get shit and struggle daily. This ain't no alien conspiracy theory, this shit is real, written on a dollar underneath the Masonic seal.
I don't rap for dead presidents, I'd rather see the president dead. It's never been said, but I set precedents.
Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga.
Bush knocked down the tower.
Tell the truth, nigga. Bin Laden didn't blow up the projects. It was you, nigga. Tell the truth,
City
nigga.
Records was 80 seconds away from the towers. Them cowards fuck with the wrong building. They meant to hit ours. So I can take it to the front line. To win the rap war, I gotta stay unseen. sign. A mercenary, burning hot like sunshine. No purple heart and no love for one time. Two-time ambassadors eat you up at lunchtime, while me and Luciano kick another punchline to save mankind from stepping on the landmine. I'm anti. MCs rapping like they on standby. This the last time. That's why I plan my antime to enhance minds. And I'm Sweden's finest. You'll rewind this, erase this behind this. Create a holocaust all across and knock on my head, tag your head like Gorbachev. While I turn Graceland into a wasteland equipped with spray cans, I leave it all to face and start fires with gasoline-drenched car tires on rich art buyers, then hop over the barbed wire. When they sound the alarm siren, I'm long gone in the sunset on top of things like a mob dawn. It don't stop, it continues like La Lucha. Before I'm out, I say peace to my mushka. I'm in the mountains chanting your Rastaman. To the fascists, no pasará. Hey yo, it's urban guerrilla warfare tactics. Yo, Ack, you got the gas, I got the matches.
Yo, B, you don't even gotta ask this. In the streets we cause riots and class clashes, using guerrilla warfare tactics.
Got pictures of Margaret Thatcher for target practice.
Promo and knacker, we preach what we practice,
cause it's easier that way than backwards. Yeah. Check it. Yo. Some rappers are actors, this rapper's an activist on some guerrilla warfare tactics shit.
I manufacture special design car bombs for limos. They go off like hard-ons and bimbos. My squad's gone far beyond the point of return. We at the point of letting you burn like joints. Hit you where it hurts. Not even the church is sacred ground enough to stop our work. Guerrilla warfare, it's not a fair type war. We fight lying down with these underdogs, spark and bite back with potassium chlorate and pipes in the combo. It's more great with no love you bombs than hate you signs. They got restraining laws to prohibit the mines. They got high-tech shit, no limit funds to fund their own squad of batch packing bandits. They got nightsticks and guns. We got tons of kitchen knives to kill the wives, daughters, and sons. They want the other cheek to get turned. Prepare for flaming molotovs and toupees and perms. You gotta pay. Truce is adjourned. You dug up the tomahawk after deading off the men in wigwams with no concern. Sailors say all hands on deck. I say all hands on text. Circle, select the parts of this land. Work on, directing plots and big plans. This is to try it at home. Manual for mayhem by promo and ACOM, the government assailants.
Word. Check it out.
Urban guerrilla warfare tactics. Yo, bro, you got the gas, I got the matches.
Yo, Ack, you don't even gotta ask this. In the streets, we cause riots and class clashes, using guerrilla warfare tactics.
Got pictures of Margaret Thatcher for target practice.
Promo and knacker, we preach what we practice,
cause it's easier that way than backwards.
Revolution, guerrilla warfare, spread germs in the system. Revolution, guerrilla warfare, revolution. Civilized look upon us as evil gods. Guerrilla warfare, world destroys revolution.
Born like this, into this, as the chalk faces smile, as Mrs. Death laughs, as political landscapes dissolve, as the oily fish spit out their oily prey. We are born like this, into hospitals which are so expensive that it's cheaper to die, into lawyers who charge so much it's cheaper to plead guilty, into a country where the jails are full and the madhouses closed, into a place where the masses elevate fools into rich heroes. Born into this, walking and living through this, dying because of this, castrated, debauched, disinherited because of this. The fingers reach toward an unresponsive God. The fingers reach for the bottle, the pill, the powder. We are born into the sorrowful deadliness. There will be open and unpunished murder in the streets. It will be guns and roving mobs. Land will be useless. Food will become a diminishing return. Nuclear power will be taken over by the many. Explosions will continually shake the earth. Radiated men will eat the flesh of radiated men. The rotting bodies of men and animals will stink in the dark wind. And there will be the most beautiful silence never heard. Born out of that, the sun hidden there, awaiting the next chapter.
Doom from the realm of El Kaloon, smelly gel fume, separating cell womb to Melly Mel boom, revelations in braille, respiration in hell view, nations fail and shaking of a snake tail, make do, blazing swords, trays the haze, praise the Lord, saving grace, lace your broad, she say she bored, a crazy straw, ink and stale dry paraffin, candy corn crap rappers pale by comparison. A bad Samaritan averaging above average men. Rants and rants having rambling savages scavenging for scraps, perhaps roadkill. If that, gift a gab and he flowed ill, chrome stiff hat. Note for writing lightning tight lines. Chief and beefing, being off deep ends, divine, bright shines even. Dimes quiet as minds by design, mighty fine. Slight rewind, tightly bind, blind lead blind. Need minds now, that was this is then. Listening to sizzling, official tens whispering him again. Metal face finster, playing with the dirty money. Sinister, don't know what he's saying, but the words be funny. Major vet, spaded through the vest with a bayonet. Save your breath, gave a F, pay your debt, they forget. Make us sweat bullets, crime pays no benefits. Then it gets wilder with more childish and degenerates.
3,000 years ago, Moses said, every human being is responsible for his action, or that being is still a beast, not yet human.
Yodel at your uncle flows, my motorcycle trunk fools. From tool one to one, loose crumbs to chunks and bundles. Hands down, better than what your mans used to get. Standing around for wet and translucent, lucid spit. Missing wheel, you don't listen, you a field head. Sitting in the kitchen, pissing, twitching, kissing steel lead. Crime pays no dental, no medical, unless you catch retirement, county, state, or federal. You heard like roaring waters in a seashell. If a tree fell, you couldn't tell from 3-cell. Be real careful, they tellin' by the airful. Kids doing skid bids, acting out as terrible. Word is bond, fix your clothes, put a shirt on. Pants sagging back when used to meant you had a skirt on. Squirts, posing as thuggers and hustlers. El Elo closer than y'all's ball huggers and jugglers. Motherfuckers.
Doom is transmitting a message to you.
Super fools!